Alrighty. Hi. Welcome to the stream. So, today, again, the animation. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna try my best, let's say that. So, first let's see what we have. Where is my mouse? It's there. Cool. Ah, so I did some animation. Not a lot, but I did something. At least. Last time when I couldn't stream because of the thunderstorm. So if you remember, we have first an animation here which does that. Maybe it's not clear visually, but she's breathing. It's the idle animation. However, I wanted another animation because you also have multiple states of stamina loss, and I wanted to have one where you lost stamina because you run and then you idle. So you're actually catching your breath. And then I want one which is even more drastic. It's when you actually get to the lowest stamina possible, you get into a state where you're exhausted and you can't run properly. It has to also be shown that she's really out of breath. So this version is kind of like the out of breath, mildly out of breath in a way. We shoot like that. I know the mouth is something. It took me so long to have something that wasn't looking bad. But as you can see, it's pretty much that. Then there is a whole frame, and then we have that. She goes back to closing her mouth. But that's it. I still kind of want to not necessarily accelerate, but maybe in a way. Like I want her to be maybe... Like, it should be more visible that she's, like, out of breath. Because, remember, it will be from far away. So here you see the mouse, but probably you will be there, right? So... See what I mean? The difference is not that expressive. Especially here, like, we have no lightings. There is no shaders, of course, because I don't need to apply shaders on that stuff. I already have shaders in the game. They will have some shaders in the game. Here, it's not really expressive, in my opinion, enough to show that she's kind of tired, you know? So, I want to do that. That's one of the things. Also, I'm sorry, but this looks... this looks something. Hi, Peppa. So, yeah. It looks... It looks kind of, as you can see, but yeah, I'm not sure. I want. How can I make it so you can see it from far away? Because just 4 fucking pixels in the mouth doesn't help. I just, I don't know. How can I make it so you see it from far away? Can I can put some sweat. Oh, that's gonna be disgusting, but I can put some sweat, right? It should be somewhat visible. It should not be sexy. I'm gonna say that right now. It should not be sexy. So I need to make some sweat or... yeah, something like that, just to show, just a tad. So we have the idea of how it's supposed to be. I'm not sure anymore. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, please. Please let me select my shit. Fuck you, creator. Anyway. So yeah, something like that maybe, probably. I see. I'm having fun with that because the function is debounce and I can tell. Because I do that, it changes the color, but then it only changes when I stop moving. So I can tell it's the bounce. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, that's me. Maybe this color is okay. Can I have... it's gonna be transparent to a certain extent, so... maybe lighter, yeah. So now I should reduce the opacity. To a certain extent, I suppose, because I can't... like, the layer is animated, right? Yes, the layer is animated, so I will need to do that on the layer. Or what I can do more logical. Is to have a new paint layer here. Gonna call that what? So it's supposed to be on top of low stamina stuff. What? I don't know. Base should be there. Base should be, yeah. Mibado, because it's there. Like that. Base should be like that. Okay. Hi, Ethera. How are you today? Okay. So let's just use this one. I'm just gonna do the default sweat just to have an idea. Maybe not with opacity, just reducing the opacity of this layer by default. And then we'll go on to actually making it shown in a way. I think I don't need much, like something like that. It looks like she's crying. Something like that, probably. Just something like that. If it drips like that, you know, you get the idea that she's being a bit wet. Not like that, but you get my point, all right? And if I do that, yes, yeah, but it's too subtle. I think if I do that with this level of opacity, it's too subtle. I think just that looks enough. It should not come from the thing. I see in French it's Izaliel here. Not really. I mean, here in the in my city, it's not rainy. It was yesterday, but not really rainy. Like, you know, kind of little droplets of water. Like, you know, the kind of shit that it doesn't look like rain, but when you get outside, you get soaked to the bones. Things like that. But now today it was just gray, but not rainy. So don't know where you're getting your information, but they're wrong. All right. I think something like that, having it dropping there and just, yeah. Yeah, and just maybe something like that. Can you see it? I know it's just a couple of pixels, but can you see it from far away? Or does it look like she's kind of like, if it's not animated, yeah, so it looks weird because it's moving, right? But yeah, Zatsa, tiny raindrops. I don't know if I said that correctly. Zatsa. I don't speak Polish, but it sounds like the way I read it. It sounds kind of like these, like the sound they make in a way. So I like it. I like it. Yeah. It's not pretty visible from far away either. It's a bit sad. I still want to show that she's been running, right? Like I don't want it to look weird. And if I make it bigger, that's what she said. I have 2 fucking brain cells, but whatever. It's a funny word because pronunciation is problematic even for some Poles. It's kind of a tongue twister. Oh, I see. I see. Well, if it's already hard for you guys, I don't want to know how bad I pronounce that, so whatever. Just gonna say nothing. Okay, maybe not this shape, but no, not this shape. No, it's, yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Also, shouldn't that be? I don't think it's problematic. It's fine. Can you ink drop on the skin, then use the color opposite to it? The color opposite to it, yes, I can do that. How do I get the color opposite to it? That's the thing. Because I can do that, and then you want the opposite color to your skin? Like this one? Yeah, getting there, yeah.
To determine the construction. Oh, yeah. I don't know how you select automatically the right one. Like, if I do that, I get potentially, in a way, the good one. So I get that. Not that I still have the opacity that is low. So if I increase the opacity of that, we get the ID. But if I do like that, if I redo what I was doing, increase the opacity of the layer. Maybe just the opacity. I think it's good. Can I go further away? You still don't see it because the pixels are too small. Like, it's just a pixel, so it's then you can darken it. Yeah. But it's still too small. Even like that, I think just 1 pixel is too small. But thank you, Scrapper. Can actually use that. So I can darken it. So it would be. What a fucking joke. Sorry. It would be that, and so we want the value drop a little. Not that much. But 75% seems okay. Wow. Shimoki. At times you can make water droplets outside the character without speaking bubbles. Outside the, like somewhere here. Oh. Yes, or I could do it there as well. Like something like that. Kind of. A bit dark, but that looks like that. I see. That's actually a bit better to see, but it, yeah. I don't want it to be too cartoony though. That's pretty much also my problem. I want it to... It's still a horror game, you know what I mean? It still should be horrific, but yeah. Something like that though doesn't necessarily look bad. Probably changing the saturation, like the value of... I get fucked all the time by that shit. I hate it so fucking much. Let's just increase it a bit. I want to see if it's a better color. Yeah. If it's outside, it will signal the player of a problem. Oh. But if I put it outside... Hold on. If I put it outside, so something like that, for example. Maybe it's because my shape looks more like for fire. What do you mean diagonal? What do you mean diagonal? Like, you want me to have it diagonally like that? Like as if they're dropping on the ground like that? The trajectory of the water. Okay, so that's what I heard. Okay. Heard. Red. So, yeah, something like that, right? Like, it's gonna be hard to have it diagonal, but something like that. I need to actually... Let's be smart about it. So let's do it like that, because I like this shape of droplets, I'm not gonna lie. And let's just change them. To play around it, yeah, okay. Thank you! That reminds me that you have to say that, but these streams are made for that kind of feedback. This is why I stream those shits, because I want people to help me. So, thank you, Scrapper, for playing along with me. So something like that, but I need to change to clean up the line. But I need to change. But the one there is also nice. If it's more thin, you can check the contrasting color of the hair. Yeah, so I won't touch the hair and stuff. I still want to to have that, but true, getting the contrasting color of the hair should help. Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do a magic trick. I'm gonna do a magic trick. Hold on.
Is there an option? No, you can't change the color. Like, I would have already did that in the game, and it's a pain in the ass to change now. So no, there is no option. But it's fine. I'm gonna show you this. Maybe it's not visible enough. So let me do it again. All right. Amogus. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Hera. Amogus. All right. Anyway, okay. So, how should I put that script? Fuck you, by the way. Like, you can't cry about not being able to change the character because it's a lot of work to do. You do realize how hard it is to set a system where you can change any fucking mesh today. What today? Papa, I think we didn't understand each other. You have to be specific. Maybe I don't get it. I'm a dumb baby. I'm a dumb baby. Fuck you. Oh, yeah. No. Don't touch me. Unless you're ready to pay for it, don't touch me. Are you okay with that? Boo. Don't care. That's... That looks like... That looks like an amoeba. What I did looks like an amoeba. This looks better. I'm... not sure about that. And then I need to have them span more. Yeah. It's fine. Then I need them to actually pop from the person and just move on the frames I have, which is fine, by the way. But yeah, it needs not to be drastic though. That's the thing. That's a bit too much. I like this one. I'm gonna take another one from Scripa Solution, which was getting the contrasting color, which is this one, which is not a good color. So because I'm already on the blue, so it would be just getting the same color and then changing where I am, which is probably getting there, and then somewhere like that, I think, just so I can get something like that. But it's a bit blue. Dabba-dabba-die. But something like that I think should be okay. Yeah. Can I, if I do it like that? Nah. Nah. The water should be all the same color, otherwise it will look funny. Also, the green stuff is the onion skin here. It's not, it's nothing else. Like, it doesn't appear in the game. Just saying. Thanks to the Color Theory games. Yeah, you know that I've been working on Color Theory. I'm still not good at it, but I've been working on it. So yeah. Color Theory is hard. Because I'm a dumb baby. Yeah, let's just... Can you send it to me on DM on Discord, please? I'll check it later. Obviously not now, because it's not really the point. Get yourself a color wheel while you learn. What's in it for me? Nothing. You're just gonna be helping your friend out. Don't you want to help me? I mean, if you don't want to help me, it's fine. Just means that you hate me, but yeah, I mean, I knew you hated me. Moniette.
Did you not see my comment about the shape of that one? No, I didn't see your comment, hold on. Today and figure doesn't matter again for that. No guys of glory what you learn once and for did you not see the comment about the shape of that one? No, I did not see it.
I'm even going back in the chat, and I know. You asked me to do it in diagonal, right? That's pretty much a diagonal of the drop. I have like 4 pixels to play with. So maybe... Was that your comment? Or now? I do that. That. Oh! Actually. Did he get blocked? I'm not sure.
Let me check because I have the top chat. Let me do a full live chat just so I see.
Yes, it was blocked in the top chat. It's a bit of a... yeah. Because I have the... yeah. If I open the live chat. So I have 2 types of chats on my hand. I have the top chats and the live chat. Technically speaking, since I don't have a lot of people on my streams and not a lot of people talking, usually I see all of your messages. But the top chat, like, it just filters stuff automatically. And if I do live chat, it's the entire live chat. Top chat is useful when you have a lot of people talking. Live chat is better when you don't have a lot of people, and I forgot about setting it on live chat all the time.
Really now?
Anyway, and so yes, when you say something like that, it will get filtered to me. So it's a bit of a spur me. I saw that, but it can be filtered. It's not my fault. That's YouTube. Also, you shouldn't say that. But can't really say I'm necessarily against what you said because you're kind of right. So yeah. Amogus. I prefer having it as an Amogus than
What you said.
bad.
Go to on jail.
If I do it like that, it's fine. But I don't think... okay, you know what? I think this one is not useful. I think this one should not be... yes, I know what I'm gonna do. Since there was two... since the... 3, 4. Since there are 2 stages, technically, for the stamina. I mean, 3 when you're normal. You have the one when you're a bit tired, which is fine. You have the other one where you're like... not that tired.
And you have the last one, which is Hold on. Okay. And so you have that. But you head off, have a nice stream. Okay, thank you for coming here, Edward. Have a nice day. So yeah, so this, since there is 3 states, we have like the one where she's normal in stamina, the one where she's a bit tired, stamina is getting back, but it's okay. And then you have the one when you've blown all of your stamina and now you're even slow in the game. I think I'm gonna just keep the drop here, making it glisten a bit, something that is a bit visible, but it shouldn't be too much visible. But the next one, I'm gonna use the idea of the drops coming out of the character, as you said, Scrapper, because it's the more drastic state, the one where you're really having issue actually doing stuff. So yeah. And I'm gonna... That looks murky. Can I select this one and then just increase the value? Or lower the value? Increase the value. Increase the value. And then probably reduce saturation a bit, just so we have something. Yeah. So something like, oh yeah. Can it give... And if I put that there, too much. And if I do that, then I'm going to animate. If I do that, sad. Times 12. And if I put it there, no. And if I put it there, No. It needs to be subtle, but it's... And if I do that... Not... No. But if I have a transition color, I think it should be okay. If I have right bottom corner... Right bottom corner... She said bottom, haha. Right bottom corner, you mean there? Yeah, I used the wrong color. Hold on. There. This is not the right color. Fuck. Where is my color? That was 35% and I was 100. Like that? No. 1 point is okay, but if I do that, no, it's just not. I like it there. But something that could be cool is having that like as a color and this one just like a transition color. I wonder if it will work. I'm not sure it will though. But just right bottom corner like that, it's just feels weird. 1 point here is fine. But I prefer the point here, honestly. Is it even visible if just 1 point? It's visible, it's okay. Yeah, that's the thing. You're working on a thing that is really small. It's not a lot of pixels that I'm working with. So as you can see, 1 pixel matters. Here, even like just this 1 pixel is weird. And if I do that, it's even weirder. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. From far away, you don't see it. You will see it if it moves, but it's fine. And if I just do that, this is just too much. Oh, but that can work. That can work. I'm actually okay with that. That can work. So we have the first frame. So let me animate that just so I have it and I can just continue. So let me create that as an animation. So no, put a blank frame, remove keyframe. It's animated, it's animated. Oh yeah, okay.
Fun. So it's animated now. So can I duplicate this frame? Copy keyframe. And if I do that, can I just duplicate keyframes? I love not knowing what I'm doing. And if I do that, it actually just removes the frame entirely. Ah, I don't know what I'm doing now, but I know. Oh, so we got to. Okay, so again, fuck my life. So again, X-Wayland crashed. Cool. Hold on a second, because we have nothing now. So hold on.
Yay. Hold on, I'm coming back.
First. Hope it will work this time. I love my job. When it does that, I love my job. Yeah.
So perfect. Now we have the problem of everything dying. Do we have Umu running again? Yeah, I know. If it doesn't work, I will have to
Do something drastic and restart the computer, but you would just be waiting, and I'm coming back. You don't have to leave the stream.
Or what I can do
It's something different. Honestly, there is always, like, I don't know why, but Kryta always fucking crashes X-Wayland. And I don't know why.
and this is a pain. Alright then, let me open Steam.
So I'm gonna do it a la mano. It's fine.
I want you to be
There, I want to launch the tips there. Hold on. It. At least they have contingencies for VTube Studio. But yeah, also I lost my progress, by the way, because I didn't save. Yes, I didn't save. Fuck my life.
Alright. Yeah, so. Oh. I see what I did. My bad. And I did that. Fuck my life, dude. Like. Okay.
Now, can I...
Yeah, okay.
We live in a sausage. Doing it again. Seconds. We're having fun. Thing is, when X-Wayland crashes,
I
lost everything that runs on X-Wayland, especially Proton, because Proton runs on X-Wayland.
fuck me. Ah, it's fine. It's gonna come.
So, let me get... Yes. Let me get back myself.
Okay.
Ah. It's not your fault.
It's the joy of
These problems.
Okay, seems good to me. No, we're gonna get back right now. Oop. We're gonna get back right now.
Just a minute. Yes, open the autosave, please.
At last, I have that. Yes, replace it. Perfect. We're back. We're back. How do you create a timeline? Like, how do I create a keyframe? I don't remember how I. Don't remember how I did it.
But you've done it so you be later.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think I got back it, but yeah, so it's fine. We're just getting to the part where I don't fucking remember how you create a keyframe on that. Because I have to. You're telling me. If I do that, then it doesn't work. So I need to select that frame. And I need to redo it. That's what you're telling me, right? So now. Yeah. I'm just gonna do that to be smart so I get back the color and I don't lose them. So I want this color to be this one, and this one. It's a bit too big. Normally it's not an issue, but yes. Anyway. And so if I do that, this is one frame, and normally if I go to the next one, you're trolling me. Because I need to create long frame. Can I just do that? Right. Okay, so I insert multiple keyframes and I want number of frames too. Okay. Remove keyframe, and we want it to be insert all frames. So we have the all frame here. I want to remove just this one. So this is an all frame. So we have that. Okay. So now first keyframe here, second keyframe, she moves up. It should go down a bit. So I'm just gonna copy that. So I have the idea. This is not what I want to do. Can I just copy and not paste without making it like I want to paste it in the layer? How do you paste into active layer? What I want. So now I would like it to be dropped. It's very simple, I know, but it's fine. Just doing it like that. Same, I want to paste into active layer. I'm gonna put a specific something. Let me remove my friend here so I have the ID of where you're supposed to see. Can I have my onion skins back? That would be cool. Because I don't see the onion skins. Okay, so it's funny because it just like it stays. That's pretty funny. But yeah. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm trying. Or yeah, so we have that. I tack. So I need to have that flowing down again, I think. And then at that position, starting to regenerate. So it looks okay. To regenerate. So maybe just going down, then going down and starting to disappear, disappearing, starting to generate. Disappearing and starting to generate and being nearly done. I think something like that. So if I keep it on 6 frames. 7. Because there is a whole frame, but you know what I mean. So anyway. If I paste into the active layer again, really need to set something to do it. Can I see where it is? It's there. So that feels okay, but it should start degenerating. So it should be. Should it be smaller? Kind of. Just getting shaved. Then I should select that again. Then pass into the active layer. Move it a bit down and just reduce it again. So now something like that, and then it disappears and and here it should start coming back from that position here. So I need to know this position, which is next there. So it can be kind of like there, right? Probably there. Either way, I don't think we're missing something if I do it like that. Let me check. I'm okay with that. I like that. And now here, so that's the last one. Here it should be spawning. And so I should have on that position this one. I need to paste into the active layer again if I didn't do something wrong. And now it should be almost, yeah. Paste into the active layer again. And then it should be at that position almost done. Almost created. So potentially something that looks like that. So it should be kind of like that. So we have the last one. So I don't have to think. So I can just edit again and paste into the active layer. And have it move. Kind of like that. Yeah. Now I'm gonna try. Again. So, let's see. Okay, so the fact that it holds is weird. The fact that it holds is weird. That's the only thing, but it makes sense. Because it shouldn't hold. The fact that it does is weird. So it should go down a bit more. So this whole frame should be removed. I need to insert a keyframe, right? This one, so it's there. I think it should go down a bit more. And then we start moving those down, keeping the one up, it's okay. And then, okay. So, yeah, let's go with that. I'm fine with that. And then I can actually duplicate that layer for the other one. And then press it onto the layer when we're good to go. And we didn't last time. I actually kind of want to keep it as just the position of the animation. So I have that for... Would that make sense? Honestly? Can I superimpose animations like that? Would that be useful? Because what I'm thinking right now is something a bit more interesting. Which is, Which is, since I need to make her move in 8 directions,
Yes, I decided to make it 8. I know, Sui. I still need to have that on the idol, on she's running, and yada 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 yada. I wonder if it makes more sense to just have it as an overlay that I can superimpose on the character, so I don't need to redraw it. You know what I mean? Can just keep it. I don't need to incorporate it in every single animation, but just put it on top of it. I'm just gonna do that, I think, and then do it again later. Anyway, so can I copy keyframe, and if I go there, paste, so I can move it a bit down, and then this one should be moved downer. This one should be moved. Probably there, and then okay. So now let's play it again. Come on. Doesn't it look good? Doesn't it look good? Honestly. Objectively. So ignore the end. I think I'm gonna just change the end animation. Can I change that? Clip start. Let's just consider it ends at 6. So if you see, that will play like that in the game. Come on. That's kinda cool. Honestly, it's kinda cool. For a first animation, it's kinda cool. You can't remove that for me. For a first animation, it's cool, alright? I'm really happy about it. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And from further away, not that visible. I don't think I mind, because it's subtle, right? Like, you see there is some difference. I might want to have a bit more sweat at other points, like around her. The basic idea is here. No, come on, that's cool. That's cool. I'm sorry, that's cool. I'm happy with that. So let's just do that. Going. Yeah. I think I can. Alright, I'm gonna do that right now. Can I configure shortcuts? Okay. Paste into active layer. Control Shift V. Alright. Now I can just do Control Shift V. Wow, this is great. This is great. This is great. This is fantastic. Honestly. Up. And then I can move that. I can do Control Shift V. I do. Where is it? Normally. It's there. So you might want to select that and move it again. Probably there, right? Yes. You just Control C. Shift V. I'm glad I did that changed. Honestly, I'm glad I did it, because otherwise it would have been a pain in the ass to do.
Maybe not the most effective strategy, but I don't mind. Let's move it a bit down. I want to shave it in a way that is a bit different, so it looks a bit more interesting than what we have. So, something like that. Yes. Then I want to do the same, so let's just do tack and then pop, and then we move it down, enter. Then I want that, and I want it to be slightly different. That, like that, probably. And then it disappears, and it needs to spawn again. So I need to get my Orendo here. It's normally when I'm on that side, it starts generating. So on that side, I need to have that. And then I'm so glad I spent 2 minutes to actually put that shortcut. It's so good. Okay, now up. Doesn't necessarily, they don't form in the same way. It's not uniform, you know what I mean? So having it like that makes more sense in my opinion. Yeah, something like that is okay. And then we want the other version, so up. So now it should be nearly good. So if I do that and I select that, it should look like it. Perfect. Now, let's play the animation again, shall we? From start to finish. Isn't that cool? Because I'm veering on the cool thing. If I increase the opacity of the canvas, just of the canvas of the layer, just to see. I don't think it's an issue. Actually, it looks more visible. Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? I'm really happy about that. It's not perfect. It's not incredible. But I'm happy about that. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I'm vibing with those. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I'm really happy about it. Now, hold on. Give me 2 minutes. Excuse me. I was checking something before. Work. Like work. I would most likely say or school, but yeah. So yeah, she's having, like, you can tell she's tired. She's just run, but she's not that tired, which makes sense. And I like having the sweat one, so I would say I will just name that low stamina overlay. Fuck. Overlay. Alright. Now I want to duplicate that, so perfect. The only difference is that I want it to be moved. So I want also to duplicate you So duplicate your mask. You're gonna be the no stamina overlay. And same, you're gonna be the no stamina idol because I have you as well. So now, my little friend, the no stamina idol, I want to select it completely. And I want to move it. And I need the guides. Yes. She's centered. Do I really have to move out of them though? Really? I wish there was a way. I'm sure there is a way, it's just I'm bad. I'm not sure, I don't know. Okay, you should be above the grid. Oh, grid align, that's an issue. So if I grid align you, it's better. I wish I didn't have to move frame by frame when I duplicate, but it's fine. Not like there is a lot of frames. I mean, we're talking about a sprite sheet, so not necessarily the worst. Not necessarily the easiest to move, though. But hey, what do I know? Not a lot. So now, can I move all these keyframes? No. You can't. This is an issue. I will have to eyeball that shit again. Really? This is not what I want to do. I don't want to move the entire canvas. I want to move the no stamina overlay at its correct position, but apparently I can't. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to do, I swear. 1 pixel above the line. So there. Okay, and 1 pixel under, right? Yes, so there. So now we're gonna have some fun. At least I have the guides to help me. It's not perfect, but it's something, I guess. No, like that. Yes. Sorry. So half the position. Right. Half what I have, yes. Or something like that, right? Yes. Yeah. We're having fun. Look at me. I'm moving shit by hand. That's so fucking funny. Ha 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 ha. Beware. Directly under. Or something like that. Something like that. Okay. No, I have this version which is on this position. So around there. Here. Yeah. Next is we have this one on the same position. So here, right?
No. Like that. Right? Yeah. Kind of. Not gonna be perfect, but it's fine. And now this one which starts... here, exactly. Okay. So this is the same at the moment. But I don't want it to stay the same. First,
I kind of want to make the animation a bit faster. I want to skip frame in a way. I want to make it so she's really out of breath. Like, we have this frame, I want to skip this frame. Like, here as you can see, there is this frame, and this frame, and then pause, and then this frame, and no. And I want to skip this frame. So I want to move this one there. So it's a bit faster, it's a bit more rugged, but in a way, I think it's fine. Maybe I should do that. Remove frame and pull so it moves. No. So we need to change something. The animation of the bobbing is okay, but I think if we're in there, she should be already there, and then yeah. I mean, I'm okay with that. There should be no old frame here. I think this should not be a whole frame. And so, copy frame, paste keyframe. And so this one should be like that, and then she goes there. And then if she goes like that, they have that, this one, then should no, then she should be like that, and then she should already be like that. So then it goes up. How does that look? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm okay with that. I think it's okay. She's... Can you see the difference? I think he should be bobbing more though. Like, it should be faster.
So it means less frames. Or potentially...
There is no... When you're really like tired, when you run for a while, it's just... You're really like struggling to breathe, right? So normally if you go that, and that again up, then I should be already doing that. I don't know where he did that, but fine. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is that? What did I do? Yeah.
I just increase the number of frames so I can do stuff. Because then I have the no stamina idle, so something like that, and then like that. And I would like to copy this frame, paste, and then I would like to move that frame in position. So it's easy because it doesn't move, so.
Too nice. Too nice to change tonight. We can do. That's gonna be hard, but yeah. Hi, by the way. Welcome to the stream.
And yeah, I still want it to be faster. I mean, she's supposed to be really out of breath now, so if she does that and then get there, But if I move too many pixels at once, it looks bad. So let's be smart about it. What I can do is just not move that high. I can instead go there, and then this one go there, and then this one going up. Yes, and then this one going a bit up, I suppose. Oh yeah, but I moved the fucking... No!
Ah!
Yeah. I can't do it like that.
Can't do it like that.
But if I apply the same thing that I did last time, we can actually do it. So she's here, she comes here, which is great. This one, I added this part. I can move that part. So let's just select what I want to move, which is that. And I want you to be already descending. So going over like that, I guess. Probably like that, because this one is up, so the other skin is like that. So yeah, something like that, I think. Seems okay to me. Four. I think it's fine. Then
Now she's too high, so she needs to go a bit lower, because I did this position, then up, then it should go down, should go down, it should go down. So I should have that there. Yeah, I think it's okay. Then, and yeah, if I do that, by the way, let's just also change, because we're not like something like that, just so it makes more sense. And yeah, seems okay to me. So now that is one. Okay, now I want you to go a bit down for me. Probably should select the real stuff, otherwise it will be an issue. Just saying. So, okay. This one is there. You should go down there. So you go back to the same position as before. I will need to do that. And I think it's okay. Okay. So she's better. Now she's too high. Or maybe not, actually. Getting top more. Down. So you get to that position. So down, up, down, up. No, so you did not move. So down, up, down. You should be up. All right. So you at that position was fine apparently, because you do so down, up, down, up. You should be down. Like that. And I can actually be smart about it, remove that. This is great, and then you need to go up just a tad bit. So up. Okay. Something like that. I think it's okay. And now down again. So yeah. And so just this ones I want. Yeah. And then bam. So now. Oh oui. Oh yeah. This is exactly what I needed. Yeah. Not really exactly. Because when we get to the end... that's sad. When we get to the end, it's... Okay, so first, the animation is weird. That's for sure. That's my fault. I might actually have to redo it by hand. But, because the animation is weird. But. Yeah, I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna copy the base. I'm gonna copy the base. And then up. Perfect. So okay. 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 Cool. So now let's just do it by hand. I think. So she's already supposed to be really struggling. So why did I put the mouth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 pixel. Put the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be there. So there. That's the first one. Then if you go to the next one. So now what I need to do. Yeah, okay, when I increased I did like that. Makes sense to me. So again. Let's do it like that. So now she should go up, just a pixel. And then I need to add up the rest. Something like that. To simplify, I'm gonna move that part. So yeah, I know what I'm going, I know how I'm gonna do that. Not only move that, this part should be used back. Makes sense. And then I should up. I should now do that. So I have it. Knowing though that this part will be written that. Seems okay to me. Now she's up. Perfect. Now the next one, she needs to go down again, so I need to duplicate that frame. So copy, paste, paste, and here I copy this frame, paste this frame, and then it's a bit of an issue. It's a bit of an issue because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames. So now, if you animate on 7 frames, what happens? I have 1 frame too many. So either I insert an old frame here, and then it works, but it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. How do I do that? I can't do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 because I have an odd number of frames, not an even number of frames. I'm sure. If I do that, then because there is no in between in terms of pixels. If I'm far away, can you see it? Can you see it move, by the way? No. So if I animate it on 3 frames, but not really. So I'm using 7 frames to animate. That's the thing. Also, the mouth doesn't move enough. This is my fault. So something like that. That's and she's even having more trouble. Okay. We have that. We have that. And we have that. Then again, too many frames. Too many frames. It's an issue. But what I can do is for this one, to have it so can I do it like that? And then like that? I'm having an issue. So here, you do that, and then or maybe something like that. And then she's like that, and then she's like that. Big one. Would that work? Oh, that's cool. Just by having the mouth looking like that, she... Hold on. It really looks like she's struggling. Good enough. Good enough. Now let's just do the other one. So it's MPD too... No, it's fine. I thought it was a bit too loud, but I think it's okay. So yeah, so let's just do that now. So we want... What's Scrapper called? I'm not gonna say the word again. Because I don't want to get YouTube angry at me. Let's just do it from one place to the other. Alright. That's gonna be easier to animate. Or maybe not, because it doesn't want to show the fucking onion skin, so whatever.
It's gonna be easier to animate. I said that. I said that confidently, but the reality is it's not gonna be easy to animate because, like, this is not what I wanted to do. It's not gonna be easy to animate because, of course, I need to move it, but I also need to change the angle while it's going. So here, I think it's okay. And now I need to change the angle a bit. Should be like, that's the angle right now. It should be slightly like that. I would have to change the line art, but something like that then. Something like that. I still need to change the line art, but I think it's okay. Then it should go. It should go. So this position. That's not what I wanted to do again. But I don't care because I can just do that. And now it should be pretty much like a droplet, like a normal drop. So let's just move it down a bit, probably like that. And now let's just take that color quickly and just do it like that. So 1, 2, 3, 2. Probably just drops behind, so it's also really cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So up, something like that. And then next one, which we're gonna again. So it's gonna take that. And move down a bit, probably a bit more, and then take that and plonk like that. And then let's take it again. This time we want to move it down again, and I would like it to start dissolving or disappearing in a way. So again, I want some here, but I want it to also be disappearing. More like, would it disappear like that? More like, and then you go down. Oh yeah, again. Go down. Add. I want to deselect that. I want to have that. So up, and up. From disappearing to perfect. And now I also want it to spawn again. Let me just see how that looks. That's a bit slow. That's a bit slow water. It should be faster. It should be way faster. This is a bit slow. For one cycle of the animation, it should have done 2, I think.
This is where I should be positioned, I think. But that gives me an idea.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a little break. I'll see you in a moment. I'll be right back.
And we're back.
So, again, it needs to be faster. So what I said is for every animation of the drop, my frame should be way better. So here I should remove this frame, move this one there. Then I have this one, so it should be there. This one should be removed. Why? So, okay, hold on. Up, 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 up. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, hold on. Up, up, up. So I want this movement pool. It's already there. Can I? We have something here, but oh. Oh yeah, okay. So remove frame and pull. There. Then this one. Pull. Remove frame and pull. This one is the transition. I want this transition to also start creating the new drop. I'm gonna do that together because it needs to be fast. So this one, all right, we get there. Perfect. I'm gonna start creating it here. So something like that. And this one should already be degenerating, I think. So like that. And then it starts growing. And then we get these. And I'm gonna copy and paste. Okay. I'm gonna copy keyframes and I'm gonna paste keyframes. And now weird. Why? Because this one looks weird. This one looks weird, but I can just do that. And then I can take that and put it there. Instead of it something that looks a bit better. The tray looks weird. That's... I think my biggest concern is that looks out of place. If I have that there or however.
Okay, so let's just also get that and move it a bit down. Otherwise it looks a bit sad. And now... yeah. Let me try it again.
You know what's going on? It's not exactly the way I want.
And it's a bit of an issue. Yeah. If she's... okay, hold on. If she's here. If she's here. So, this version didn't move there. There. Let's just do that. And so like that, which means here there should be nothing. Seems okay to me. An empty frame is okay, actually. It makes it not bad. Honestly, like, it's not awful. Alright. So we're gonna flip those. How does that look? Okay. Copy frames. Copy frames. Base keyframes, and now to a certain extent I'm not okay with that. It should be like, it looks too symmetrical, which is fine in a way, but not here. So let's just play around with moving them. It's just too symmetrical. So something like that, and then having this one just a tad under in terms of pixels. So here, and then having this one again a tad under in terms of pixels. And now we can do pop, copy keyframes, paste, and now perfect. Now if I do it again,
I like that. like that. It, like, she's really in pain. I like that. It's weird to say that, but you know what I mean. Like, she's really having like, she's struggling to breathe. She's struggling to like, she's really out of stamina. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm glad. That looks cool. That looks cool. For first animation, that is really simple. I give you that. That looks cool. So just stop. Just keep it like that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop there. I'm happy with that. I'll need to go around and make the walk animation, so from the idle position, moving in front, and then having those, and the same for running if I need to. I wonder if I need to, or if it's just the animation is just faster. I wonder if I would need to. We'll see. But yeah, it's already cool. I'm already quite happy with that. So yeah, I'll see you on Friday, and we're gonna do some playset again. So yeah, I'll see you on Friday. On Friday. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice evening, people. Bye.